and welcome to the eFresh.com fish and seafood news. My name is Mylène and these are this week's headlines. Falling shrimp exports. Fish shrinking due to global warming. Dutch to impose eel fishing ban. 7,800 fish farms set up in Punjab. Bianfishco to export pangasius to US. Global shrimp consumption is expected to decline further in the remaining months of the year due to the economic downturn, predicts the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers. Seafood exports in the first half of the year reached $1.69 billion, a reduction of 11.24% compared to the same period last year. Exports of frozen shrimp had been the largest reduction both in terms of volume and value. Financial difficulties, high prices of shrimp feed, unstable shrimp prices, and the high risk of epidemics had discouraged farmers from persisting with shrimp farming, the aquaculture department said. This in turn would put local seafood processing companies and exporters into greater difficulties as they would have insufficient raw material to process for export, it added. Fish have lost half their average body mass and smaller species are making up a larger proportion of European fish stocks as a result of global warming, a study has found. Size is a fundamental characteristic that is linked to a number of biological functions such as fecundity, the capacity to reproduce. Earlier research has already established that fish have shifted their geographic ranges and their migratory and breeding patterns in response to rising water temperatures. It has also been established that warmer regions tend to be inhabited by smaller fish. Although not negating the role of other factors, the study provides strong evidence that temperature actually plays a major role in driving changes in the size structure of population and communities. The Dutch government said it would ban the fishing of eels, a delicacy in the Netherlands, for several months a year in a bid to protect the fish from extinction. The new measure would kick in this year with a 2-month ban from October 1st, followed from 2010 with a yearly 3-month prohibition from September. The approach would be reviewed in 2012 to measure its effectiveness. The measure, yet to receive European Commission approval, follows Brussels' rejection of an earlier Dutch plans to rope in eel fishermen to help boost numbers by releasing 157 tons of mature caught eel closer to their spawning waters in the Atlantic to spare them an arduous journey. The eel was in June 2007 placed under the protection of the CITES Convention and was classified as a fish in which trade should be strictly regulated. Director General Fisheries Punjab, Dr. Mohammad Ayub, said by the efforts of his department, 7,800 fish farms had been established in private sector at more than 44,000 acres of land throughout the province. He said that despite adverse climate conditions and water pollution, fish production had increased in the province up to 78,000 metric tons during the last fiscal year, due to which prices of fish remained stable. Appreciating the departmental efforts, he called for a strengthening research and training wing to enhance per acre yield of fish. He further said the pace of development project should also be increased. He directed the official of the Fisheries Department to solve the problems of fish farmers at their doorsteps. Bianfishco has announced that it will export over 50 containers of frozen pangasius fish to the US in August. Bianfishco, one of the 4 largest pangasius fish exporters in Vietnam, has invested heavily in modern equipment and machinery aimed at meeting the high standards required by the US. The company has also built a series of EU standard production units which have been ISO certified. In March 2009, the company established a branch in California named Bianfishco US. This year, Bianfishco expects a pre-tax profit of 50 billion dong. It also plans to make gross revenue of 1.225 trillion dong. The Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers said that the firm ranked 6th in pangasius export revenues nationwide with $42.7 million. Thank you for watching the eFresh.com fish and seafood news. See you next time.